I was a soldier, a man of war, born not of peace, but of fire and steel. My name is Cassian, and I served Rome with blood-stained hands and a heart carved from stone. My life was battlefields, burning villages, and the cries of men whose names I never knew. I had no time for love, no space for softness, until I saw her, Livia. She stood at the edge of the market that morning, her hair lit by the Roman sun like strands of gold. Her eyes met mine, and something ancient stirred inside me, just a glance, and the war in my chest paused. Rome disappeared, the noise melted. There was only her. She didn't know that smile would haunt me, that it would change everything. We met in secret, like shadows craving moonlight. Livia was a merchant's daughter, or so I thought. She was soft-spoken, yet fierce in thought. She dreamed of music, painted skies, and running away from a world that told her how to live. I was a man who killed for order. She was a woman who lived for beauty. But we found something sacred in each other. Some nights I would steal roses from noble gardens and place them by her window. She'd smile the next morning and pretend she didn't know it was me. I lived for that smile. One night, I told her I wanted to leave the army. I was tired of war, tired of death. I wanted to build something, anything with her. She said she'd follow me to the ends of the world. So I went to her father, full of fire and foolish hope. I asked for her hand. He looked at me like I was dirt beneath his sandal. A soldier? He laughed. A man paid to kill, asking for my daughter. I left, ashamed, humiliated. That night, Livia found me by the river. We held each other, as if we could fight the whole empire with just our embrace. "Let's run," she whispered. "Let's disappear." We planned everything. One last mission for me. 1 week. Then we'd vanish together. New names, new lives. We imagined the sea, a small home in a distant land, wildflowers blooming in peace. But fate is cruel. Rome is colder than steel. My final mission was simple. Arrest an enemy of the state, a traitor hiding in a villa beyond the city walls. We raided it by night. Fires lit the sky. I stormed the upper chambers, and there, bound, gagged, was Livia, the daughter of the man we were sent to arrest. Everything shattered. She wasn't a merchant's daughter. Her father was a spy, a betrayer of Rome, and she knew. Later, in chains, she sobbed in the dungeon. "I didn't know you were a soldier when we met. By the time I found out, I was already in love. Love. That word felt like fire on my skin. I wanted to believe her. I wanted to forget duty. But duty had claws, and Rome had eyes. She was sentenced to death by sunrise. That night, I did the unthinkable. I betrayed Rome. I stole the prison keys, fought the men I once called brothers, and I ran with her into the woods. We hid. We starved. We bled. But for a few nights we were free. One night, beneath a starless sky, she pressed her hand to my chest. "Your heart is loud," she said. "It's scared." I kissed her. "It's because it knows it's running out of time." We found shelter in a ruined temple. She sang to me, songs her mother taught her. I listened like a dying man clinging to the last sounds of heaven. We carved our names on the wall. Cassian, Livia. 2 fools pretending the world would forget us, but Rome never forgets. They came before dawn, steel and fury. She screamed as they tore me from her. Her sobs echoed into the trees as they bound my hands. Back in the city, we were paraded through the streets like trophies. People threw rotten fruit. Children spat. Old comrades turned their faces away. I was dragged before the Senate. I stood bloodied and bruised. "Spare her," I begged. "Take my life. Let her live." They agreed, or so they said. In the final hour, she came to me. Her hands trembled as she held mine. "You should have let me die," she whispered. I smiled, though my body screamed in pain. This was the only thing I've done that felt right. She kissed me once, Slow, desperate, eternal. And then the guards pulled her away. The nails went through my hands like thunder. As the sun rose, I watched the sky turn red. I thought of her hair. I thought of roses. I thought of the life we never lived. Then, silence. They say she left Rome, disappeared into the mountains. Some say she became a healer. Others, a ghost. But every year, on the day of my death, a rose appears at my grave, red as blood, soft as her hands. She was the rose of my ruins, my Livia,